Alright, so here is what's the most frustrating to me. According to this lady, who says over here in the comments section, research from a 2021 sports medicine paper found that 70% of exercise science research has been historically conducted on men. Example, cow plunges. Like, really? Why the hell does that even matter? Hello, my name is Ben Sina. I am the CEO and founder at High Performance Operator, and today I want to share with you something real quick that I think is very important. So yesterday, I shared a post on LinkedIn, and the headline of the post was, "Is eating breakfast killing your productivity?" And then I went on to explain why it's important to try a strategy by not eating until 11 a.m. in the morning. And there was a lady who commented on the post, and she said the following: "Could you clarify if this research was conducted on female bodies or only using male markers? Thanks." And then I responded, "To answer your question best, there is no research that shows evidence of female bodies reacting differently, unless influenced by a separate condition. Even when talking about influence on hormonal balance for females, negative effects can be seen if an unprepared body fasts for longer than 24 hours. And then she said the following: "That's an interesting answer to consider. I think where I take a pause is that while there may not be evidence of female bodies reacting differently," I quote, "research from a 2021 sports medicine paper found that 70% of exercise science research has historically been conducted on men. Example, cow plunges." Like, really? What are we even talking about here? Now, here is the problem. This statement doesn't even matter because her problem is not that, and this is what is frustrating me the most when it comes to people who ask me different questions about exercise, diet, or whatnot, and when it comes to high performance. They're always asking me, what about this? What about that? What about this? What about that? This is a clear example of over-analysis. This lady is stating that 70% of research on this specific or subjects overall when it comes to exercise or diet are conducted on men. What are we looking for here? Are you looking to have gender equality and 50 have 50-50? That's not the real problem in this situation. Now, here's the real problem. Here's what I like to teach people like this lady over here, which is a free kinds of questions that you have to ask yourself, a three-part framework. Now, question number one: what is the result that you're looking to achieve? You have to be clear on that. So when you're reading a post like this, where I'm talking about productivity and effectiveness and adding a specific fasting window, to use that fasting as a strategy to be more productive and effective, you have to ask yourself, what kind of goal you are looking to achieve? That's number one. And you have to be crystal clear on that. Are you trying to be more productive? You want to raise your energy levels? You're trying to be healthier over long term? What are we talking about here, right? So you have to connect that goal to this material, this content that we are talking about, right? Because this content has something to do with implementation. It's not just something that you read about. I'm suggesting that you implement this. I'm stating the reasons in the post on why I believe everybody, as a matter of fact, should try and implement this unless you have a specific condition where you cannot implement something like this. All right? Now, the second question that you should be asking yourself is, what is the potential upside of implementing a strategy like this? What can you gain from this? And then you make maybe a short list of the potential upside, which I am listing also in this post, and how those things are connected to the result that you are looking to achieve, right? And number three is, what is the potential downside and what are the potential risks, right? And I'm also stating the potential risks, which are actually, there are no risks unless you have a specific health condition, right? If you want to do more research on that, please go ahead and do that. And then compare those potential risks in terms of their severity, and then connect those potential risks to the result that you want to achieve. And you have to be very reasonable with that, right? Now, once you connect all of these three questions and the answers to those questions, then you make a decision. You don't need to think about simple things like that have almost little to no potential risk or hazards or potential downsides, and a lot of upside. You don't even have to think about them. You just give it a try, you see the results, and you see, okay, I'm gonna stick to this new habit because I see the results, I see the upside, And that's it. Okay, so here's what I want to share with you at the end of the day. First of all, problem number 1 is overthinking. Problem number 2 is having bad habits and having a habit of not taking action. Most people have a problem of not taking action and over-analysis versus otherwise, meaning they are too reckless and they jump into every new thing, they give it a try right away, and they don't even think about it. Most people don't have that problem. So that's what you have to understand. And number 3 is to be able to look at yourself and say, okay, what is my historical pattern? And what is the result that I'm looking to achieve? And then just take action on that. As simple as that.